Hello there and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. In between the last episode and this one I've changed a few things. I realised that Amber Armlet didn't actually increase my attack power, it's false equivalency, it didn't actually do anything. So I put Hermes sandals on, so I've auto haste instead. I've also gotten some information about when it's a good time to change from unarmed to regular weapon, and that's if your attack strength plus level divided by 2 is less than the attack power of the weapon. So for example, I have 81 strength and 66 level, so that's 147, so let's say 146, which means that if my attack power is more than 73 from a weapon, then I should switch to actually using that weapon, because the weapon will be better than what I've got. So that's an 88 weapon sweep. So if I learn that skill, that apparently will be better than me being unarmed in terms of the amount of damage I can output. Also, the pole can hit flying enemies, so that's pretty good. And it gives me evasion too, so that's something I learned. Yeah, also I'm putting Shell and Protect on at all times because it makes sense for me to do so. Turns out the MP usage is so low that it doesn't make any real difference. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some hunts, because I know there are plenty of them that I have to do. I've done them all on the farming file, but I haven't done them all here. Go to the Technic Shop in Arcadis to receive your award. That's what I was going to do, so let's go and do that. I also realised that it is actually faster, because I tested it, to go from this crystal to Arcades and then back again, rather than go through the old Arcades section. There's not a lot in it, but it is faster. It probably isn't faster if you have your movement completely correct in fast forward mode, but I don't. So this way it's quicker. Here we're going to do 2 hours of marks, so this episode of the next one will probably be marks, because it took me that long on the farming file to get that far, so it's probably going to take me that long again. Although I had Redus last time and I don't now, so it might be harder than it was before. Yeah, I've just given myself auto haste because that might make things a little bit easier for me. Eventually I'm going to equip bubble belts. Bubble belts are very useful because they double your maximum HP. So I can have everyone at 999 if I wanted. Except Fan right now, but she's not high enough level, so that's why. Right, so Technic Shop, that's this way. You've got to remember what I've done on one file and what I've done on the other. In terms of story on the farming file, I haven't done the Vidaract, or Vidarana Cataract even, but everything else is done. So I've caught up pretty much. I'm about an hour behind still. That's not too bad. Right, now so Insecure Seek, hello. So this is what it feels like to... I didn't... Not as easy impressing ladies as I thought. Think I may need to kill something for myself before they start appreciating me. I missed what he said, I'm sorry. You can go back and read it if you want, in slow motion. I'm so used to skipping through everything in the farm file, I'm not used to actually having to play the video game. Right. Sword build posting for the hunting of Goliath. Barong and the rest of in Albana. So what I've been doing is I go to all of the places where everything is together. So for example, these two are in Nalbana, right? So I'm going to Nalbana next. Makes sense to me. So we'll go on the golden crystal again. Back to Nalbana. Actually, this time I think I should use the airship, because it'll put me closer to where I want to be. Although I don't know what's actually faster, I think it's probably about the same again. Okay. So if I talk to Sarapanasta, Nalbana. Okay, so let's go to Nalbana Fortress. Yes, I would like to go to 200 by private cabin, please, because I don't want to wait. Okay. So here we are in Albina. Gotta talk to this guard to get it out again. Go along. Thank you. I should be able to kill these guys. Maybe. If not, then I know that I want to do this quest here. Hang on. Which one is it? It's this one. I want to do this quest, but not actually fight the monster. And to do that quest, I need to do the other one that's in Bajeba. I think it is a elite mark that I need to do. Because there's another one in Bajeba that I definitely need to do. Right. So, for this one, I've got to find out who I'm talking to. Is it you, Bavong? Oh yes, that adventure is good. Quite good. My pages go a number. Hehehe. You're watching me here to send me back to my workshop, are you? What's this? You're just an ordinary adventurer. Yes, an adventurer. An adventurer. Can I chew you here for a moment? I promise you not to hold you for long. I'm a writer of bestiaries by hobby and trade. Albina is an excellent place to pick the brains of wandering adventurers as they pass. The trouble comes in learning of more rare, powerful beasts, half who see them run and the other half never make it back. Quite a quandary. So the idea struck me to petition hunts for these monsters. Not bad, eh? Oh, you hear about my bill for Goliath? Splendid, splendid. You're willing to go and fight this monster, eh? Yes, I am. Here's a good lad. I'll tell you what I know, though it's precious little. Goliath is a golem that walks the halls of the Necrohall of Nabadis. They say it's most easily found when entering from the Deadlands. It's fierce and dangerous, but what's a little danger in exchange for another page out of my bestiary, eh? Good luck. I've got to go to the Necrohall. The Necrohall's fine. There's good shit in the Necrohall that I actually want to get. Now here's the first danger, because again, I had Redus last time, so I don't know that I can actually kill all the things in here with my party. Although, Fran has Tula, which is the most powerful crossbow in the game, which I didn't know at the time, but I know now. So I should be fine. If I go from the Nebrius Deadlands, the test will be if I can run through here without dying. Actually, there's another test that I want to do. Sorry. Gotta go to Valfenheim first. Gotta go to Valfenheim first because there is a magic in the Cerobi Steppe that I desperately want. Very badly. I'll also buy more teleport stones. The first step is if I can get through here with no problem. The next step is if I remember where it is I'm supposed to actually go. But I think it's this room on the left. Go on. There we go. Telekinesis I've put on Baltier so he can actually attack with his normal weapon. It's quite useful. Right, so it's in here, I think. There's a 25% chance of spawning. But what it is super good. If it doesn't spawn, I'll just run back in again. I think it's this one. Uh-oh. That's not good. Berserk is really annoying because it lasts forever. Now it's like 12 years, so I just have to sit here and wait. Also, it's better to be someone other than Varn because Varn's doing a lot of buffing. And while he's buffing, I can't open chests with him, which is annoying. So if I play as someone else, he can buff while I do the chest-related fun times. There it is. So it's Cleanse. Cleanse is a magic that gets rid of disease. Its only action is to get rid of disease. So outside of battle, I'm going to want to get rid of disease all the time. It's really quite useful. now I can go to where I wanted to go, which is the Deadlands. Allow me to board the Strahl, please. Thank you. Can I go to the Nabius Deadlands from here? Gotta find where it is I'm actually going. It's up here somewhere. There it is. Right, so I can't go to the Nabius Deadlands from here, but I can go. In that case, I'll go to Balfenheim and then just walk. Actually, if I don't need to do that, I'll just use the yellow crystal in here. Is there a yellow crystal in here? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't really matter. It's more of a suggestion than a rule. This is fine. We'll go back to Balfenheim. This is where you want to farm for all of the late game weapons in the game, but all of them are really annoying to get. Like the most annoying thing you've ever found in your life sort of level. So you really don't want to be fighting them. Well, I mean, you don't want to be sat here doing it. I did it for 4 hours on my farming file and didn't get a single item, so... unless you're going to use the RNG manipulation strat, which I don't recommend because it feels a bit weird to have to manipulate the RNG to get anywhere in the game. You don't need the items that you get from here to win the late game stuff. You can do it just fine with the tier below the best tier, which you can get in all sorts of different places, which I will be showing you. Don't worry about it. Right, so going to the Nabius Deadlands, we're going to try and live. That's the first step. If it works, great. If not, a bit less great. Also, we unlocked Famfrit on the license board, and I didn't check where that goes for the other two party members besides Varn. Famfrit's there on you. That would be loads of HP if I wanted it, but I don't need it. Famfrit goes to Battle Law. It might seem silly, but actually getting a little bit more attack power would be quite good. Okay, let's check it. Famfrit, there's nothing for you. I have to get through there somehow. Also, I'd like to get through here to get telekinesis with Fran as well, because then I could switch from the crossbow to something that doesn't miss. For example, a giant, massive fucking sword. Okay. Wrong way. I want to go northward and not die. This is the true test. I put Protecting Shell on all the time because the enemies here are harder. So having the extra bit of defense will prove useful. As soon as Balthier hits level 70, I will switch the embroidered tippet to another character. I have two on my farming file and I don't know where I got the other one. Which is good fun. I love not knowing how I got things. But basically embroidered tippet is what gives you double experience. So I'm basically a bit slower than I should be because I'm only doing this one at a time, whereas I could do it two at a time. Stole my money, bastard. Right, so they're all dead. Right, let's show you the Necro Hall of Nabris. There are some good spells in here that I want to get, particularly for Varn. Right, so that always happens in this area. Don't know why. Just they decided, for whatever reason, that a good idea would be to instantly kill you all as soon as you... Right, I need to change this gambit. I need to put a rise at the top. First thing you do is you make sure everyone's cured. And then you get rid of blindness in battle, because that's really annoying if you get blinded. Everything else I can do myself. We do revise first, because then we can make sure that we cure a fully healed person. So there goes their MP. This place is a fucking nightmare, if you couldn't already tell. But I just gotta kill a few things. It's not so bad. I gotta kill a few things so I can get my MP back. And once I get my MP back, then we'll be fine again. And as long as you're not having to cure in every single fight, you can actually get your MP back pretty quick in this game. So I should go in normal speed so you can actually see what the fuck's going on. My bad. So this area is large and full of traps everywhere, but some of the treasures you can get here are the primo good shit. TM. That is a trademark. You get 40 MP if I do the finishing blow. Fan's already up to nearly 300. Again, if I don't have to cure every single fight, I can get my MP back pretty quick. It's when you have to recharge all the time because you keep getting hit. Oh, this is a mimic. No, it's not a mimic, it's just a weird colour. Alright. I'd like to be at like, maybe 300 MP by the time I fight the guy. Because the guy's only up there, he's right there. I'd just like to be able to fight him without dying, if possible. Now, I don't know if all the treasures I want spawn every time. There's a power vest, that's pretty good. Ah, it's a light armor 8. Okay, so it's a little bit worse than what I got. But the white robes are good. I'd lose some HP, but I'd gain a lot of defense. And defense becomes more and more MP too. And it becomes more important to have good MP than it does to have good HP, because the bubble belts give you over 999 anyway. Right. So this is going to lose my chain, but that's okay. Gain 9 MP on hit's pretty good too. Right, kill you. Considering these guys are absolutely murdering me early in the game, this is pretty good now. A jade collar, what does that do when it's about? Improves chance of avoiding attacks. Ooh. Evasion goes up. That could be quite nice, although there are a lot of attacks later in the game that just ignore evasion entirely, so there's no point. Right, let's walk back over here. So there's not so many traps, he says as he walks into a trap. No, I'm joking. Hopefully not. There's not so many traps, but there are enough traps that you will feel them. On a regular basis, you will get hit by them. And then you'll be very sad. Right, so try and avoid this. Oh, don't do that. The Oversoul uses Annul, which lowers your MP to nothing. Luckily, he did it on Balthier and not Varn or Fran. Just work to get all that MP up again. So to lose it immediately would be quite upsetting. Now, I do expect to have to use some healing here. But as long as it's just healing and not basically having to rework through everything again, I'm okay with that. So there's one spell in particular I'm looking for, but I don't remember where it is. I know, really useful. but I can't remember. So let's fight this Goliath, and then we'll go through the rest of the Nabadis and see what we can get. Magic barrier does not affect me at all. Gravity's annoying, but not too bad. Having Shell and Protect helps me out a lot. Any of the magics I've got that I can use to help me. I want to get... Oh yeah, I can get green magic at some point. I think I could already get it from the special shop. Kill them. I'll heal. I'll focus on healing. You just do damage, Balthier. I have the MP to do it for days, so don't worry. Oh, he's now stuck in permanent hell, so I'm gonna have to attack instead. Kill them. I'll use a Curager real quick. Just heal everyone up. There we go. Goodbye. Alright, so he's dead. Nice. Wasn't as bad as I thought. Although Redis definitely helped. So now we're going to run through to the warp point. You've seen all this already, so don't worry. You're not missing anything. Kill. Good. And Balthier's up to level 68. That's pretty nice. Let's kill these guys because they're here. I need all the experience I can get. Alright, so down to the next floor. There are 3 floors. This is the top floor. As we go down, there's another one, and then there's another one. But I can't access a lot of Nabadis right now. It's behind doors with, like, sigils that I don't have. And I also don't remember how to get. But it could be to do with the quest, so I'm not going to worry too much. Kill. Super kill death. Nice. That's why Balthier levels up so fast. It's like 2,000 experience per time. Eh? Freaking oversouls. They're the most annoying characters to fight here because they just get rid of all your MP. And while it's fine, and you'll see that it doesn't take that long to get it back again, it is annoying. Alright, so run through here. Just looking for chests. As soon as I find what I'm looking for, I'll leave. Again, I don't remember where it is. See, okay, so for example, this door. I'd go through here, but it says there's a small circular depression in the door. Examine the depression. A medallion would fit neatly in the depression. The word love has been carved within. I don't have the love medallion. Or maybe I do, but I misinterpret what they mean. That's a knot of rust, not interested. A lot of the enemies in the late game get immunity to, like strength against magic. But there's no need, because I don't use magic. So it doesn't help them. I wish I could say, oh well, I knew this was the case, and so I preempted it and know the intricacies of the game inside out. Not really, I just don't use magic. I just hit things with my big stick instead. That's how I do things. It's not just here, is it? No, that's a balance smoke. That's fine. It's still good, it's just... it's not what I'm looking for. It's good, but it's not quite there.
I have failed.
You haven't failed, you've just been taken captive by the gods of bullshit. Maybe there are 4 floors, actually. Not 3. Okay, so I've got Doom, right? Oh no, I've got Doom, but luckily I've got remedies, so I can heal it. Oh. It's around here somewhere. I remember getting it like instantly as soon as I came in the area, but again, that was a couple of hours ago game time, and a couple of days ago in real life, so my memory might be faulty. I also don't remember if it's in a chest that is supposed to appear every time, or in one of those chests that appears sometimes. So a bunch of those in the game too. Chests that appear sometimes, but not all the time. I'm going to need you to use a load of... I'm going to need you to banish everything if you can. Damn, it didn't work. Basically, as soon as we can start attacking again, we'll be fine. There we go. There you go. We're fine. That was a bad series of circumstances to befall me. I don't see it. Maybe I'm just the blindest man of all time. It's possible. It's a black robes. That's not as good as the white robes I've already got. Just so you know. Don't blame me, blame the game. Hasty Eager, that's pretty good. You'll be killed. Oh. Hello, big boy. You're not a boss, luckily, so it doesn't really bother me. I can't attack. They're always going for that disable on Balthier. Bastards. Okay. That's the location of something else. So there's nothing down here. I'm running out of places to look. Is this the way people start to think you're making it up? You're like, no, there's nothing here, Joey, you silly bitch. I'm like, no, there is something here, I promise. I guarantee it, in fact. You just have to believe me. I can't go through that door either. Because secret reasons. That's not even really a secret, it's just... There's another medallion in the way. It's not a love medallion, it's a different one that I also don't have. The worst thing would be if I just missed it. You know, like I just ran straight past it. I know it's not this far down. So all I'm going to have to do is run back and try again. Like, run back up again and see if it's there now. Let's kill these fools. So much experience. It's beautiful. It's honestly the best thing I've ever seen. Maybe it was this far down. I'm second guessing myself now. What happened to Varn? He was just fucking stuck in a time loop or something. Great. I love dying instantly. By the way, I don't think Bubble even protects you from that. It can do, I think it can do like 15,000 damage to you in one hit. Which is just fantastic. Real cool. Nothing there. So it's bigger than I remember it being. I remember it being like 2 zones big. Oh. A white mask. Is that also a... It is. So I lose another 600 HP, but I absorb holiness, gain a lot of magical power, and even more mana. I'll take it. Or even more MP, I guess. If you want to be accurate to the law. Okay, so let's go this way. Yeah, I think I just missed it. So here's where the starting area is. When you come through the Salaka Wood. This is what you see. Hmm? 906 skill. It would have been as easy as that for me to miss it. And I'm not putting myself above just completely missing it. It does sound like something that I would do. I know that exists, that's a fake zone. Nothing good in here. Oh. Silent Zigga. That's not what I'm looking for, but it is quite good. It's a happy little accident. I don't think I got that on my farming file. I probably did exactly what I did just then and run straight past it. Basically, I need this spell to make my life easier in the future. Even if only in time. Which is almost better. I like saving myself time. Because it means that everything else is more efficient from that point onward. A chakra band. That is a light armor. Put that on now. Yeah. So that's a light armor I can use. It's pretty good. Balthia now has assumed the role of tank, but that's okay because, again, Bubble Belt, super overpowered. Will not be a problem in the slightest. I could have sworn what I was looking for is exactly in this area that you start the game in. So, I'm just checking here to ensure that it's not here. Because I could be wrong. Now I don't... Yeah, so now I've got to go back. I'm going to run straight through again. Like this one. See, sometimes you'll just see a different chest that was just in the way that you wouldn't have missed. Spawn that wasn't there before. Come on. Again, not knowing exactly precisely where it's supposed to spawn doesn't help either, because now I don't know whether I'm supposed, like, if it was supposed to be in the first 2 rooms, I wouldn't even come this far. I'd just run in, run back out, run in, run back out, run in, run back out, because it's not in those 2 rooms. And I didn't want to look up exactly where it was, because that feels like super cheating. There we go, right, so that's Protectga. Cool. So, with that, now I just replace the Protect with Protectga. And then whenever anyone runs out of Protect, it costs more than casting Protect 3 times, but it's just convenience. When I get Shaliga, I'll also do the same thing with that. So I'm going to run back to the Nabrius Deadlands. And then back to Nalbina. Nalbina. And we'll make the dream happen. I'm just killing everything on the way. Because why not? Makes sense to me. There's lots of things to be had here. Pan's already level 65, she's catching up. Considering I'm only basically just at level 70 on my farming file, we're not so far behind it. How much can one Van Kuraga actually heal right now? 5,006. That means my licenses aren't done because I don't have enough magical power yet. There's a way to get more magical power. I've forgotten what it is. Where? I guess it's just maybe I have better better magical armor in the other file, possibly. Basically, I can heal. Maybe it was a cure gem. I can heal like 11,000 on my other file. It's pretty good. You will see the other file, by the way, at some point. Once we're ready to beat the game, we'll use that file that has all of the best shit in it. Of course, that means off camera I have to farm up the best shit, but we'll get there. Don't worry about it. For this last bit, I'm going to go do the other Naldana quest, because that brings us right back here, as it turns out. So it's no big deal. I could have maybe even done both at the same time, but I don't know that you can do that, and also, even if I can, I don't want to do that. I like the finality of going to one area, talking to the person, doing the quest, walking back. I think Faith is also in here, somewhere. But that could be somewhere completely different too. Nice. On to level 71 Balthier. Fan needs 100,000 to level up. That's a lot. But when each of these gives 2,000 each, that's only 50 people. See ya. Vinyl Reviver. That's fine. Not interested. Okay. Let's walk back to Nalbada. We can easily do the other mission in 10 minutes. It's not even a problem. Also, cleanse essentially means that disease is no longer a problem. It's a non-issue. Which is quite good. Because before, it was a big issue. Like a massive fucking problem. But now it's fine. So, let's teleport back to Nalbana, which in this file is actually quite down low because I didn't go to Nalbana for ages. Okay. So we're going to over here, go speak to Barong, and then we're going to go speak to the other person, who I think is there. That guy, Popol. We'll make it happen. Hello, Barong. You alright? Oh, you've slain Goliath. Tell me everything about him. Don't leave out a thing. Yes, yes, amazing. I've not seen or heard the like. Ah, Jovi, what timing? Listen to this. Yes, Master Barong, what is it? More news of your secret bestiary? No need to be sarcastic, Jovi, but yes, it's about the bestiary. I've finally added that page on Goliath. Incredible, no, he's the one who helped me gather the information I needed. Your plan to use hunters worked perfectly. I never understand that, Jovi. Well, I'll show him the bestiary later, I suppose. Never thought I'd see such a rare beast grace the pages of my bestiary. I could not be happier, thanks. Save the queen in Einharium. Same power as my thing, except more evasion. And it has less chance of missing, like a normal sword does. I mean, like the crossbow does, I mean. Hey, Popple. Ugh, I haven't slept in days. I can't sleep. A bill? Oh, right, the bill. It's just like I wrote. Every night the same dream of death scythe waiting to seize my soul. Will you help me? Will you rid me of this demon? I will. Who'd have thought I'd be happy just to find someone to listen to my story? Where to begin? I suppose there's no one to blame but myself. Not long ago I went to the Necrohol in Aberdeen looking to find weapons. Anything. Alright, I was grave robbing, I admit it. Tales of the Reapers in Aberdeen are far known. The spirits of warriors who could not defend their king in life and so fight on in death. It's said they become death scythes, haunting anyone foolish enough to plunder the slain. They're just stories, I said. But ever since when I close my eyes to sleep, it's there waiting to surrender the axe. It says it weakens its victims before taking its soul. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. You must kill it, and quickly. I'm sure you'll see it when I find the axe. I entered the ruins and went down a stairway, walked further in, then took another stairway up. It is deep within the ruins, and I know it's much to ask, but I've nowhere else to turn. Please, I don't want to die. Death Scythe. No problem. I know exactly where to go. There's a small, undescript room inside the Nabadis ruin. The Necrohol, which is a great word, by the way. I went the right way this time and everything. It's a modern miracle. I need a better sword for Balthier now. It's getting to the point where my little dinky platinum, my dinky dagger is not cutting it. Or the Calcum Dirk. But there is a solution to that, which I will show you in the next video. Because there is a monster that just drops an incredible source of bounty. If you're willing to look for it. So here we go, we're going to die. Almost immediately, probably. Yeah, it happens. Don't know why. It's very silly. Every time it's silly. But it happens, and there we are. So the way to the boss is down here. Like they said, they went down some stairs. And then up some more. So this is down the stairs. I'm running as fast as I can. Using the minimap to guide me. Damn it. Don't you just love instant kill? I'll complain about it until the day I die. Because there's no need for it. The game is fine. Instead of making the game harder, they just put traps in that instantly kill you instead. That is not game design. So this is the some more. And then, in this little dinky cave, or little dinky hole in the top left of the screen, if I walk up there for you, I'll show you. It's up here. Okay. In here. If I am correct, I'll check the clan finder just to make sure. It's here, yeah. So here, we just have to make ourselves almost dead. So if I attack myself a whole bunch of times, and get Van to attack me as well, and get Van to attack me as well. Oh yeah. Also I need to turn off the gambits, because they'll just cure me if I try this. Balthier's gambits can stay on because I don't need him. He doesn't cure himself, so it's fine. Thank you. Hit me again. I could do it to Fran instead, I guess. It's probably a better idea, actually. Because she has less HP. Balthier has the fucking load of HP. You just don't want to kill them. Like that. Because if you kill them, it's not much good to you. Alright, try again. Small attack. Do less than 1000 HP of damage, please. There. So, now the guys appeared. Because they're nearly dead. So now I can do that. Then, oops, I can turn Van's Gambits on and increase bravery of everyone. Over time. And then keep doing it. Basically, I just want everyone to have a bit more strength. Then we're out of mana, so I'm going to use a high ether if I've got one. Yes, to restore some of Van's mana. Because I definitely do not want to have no mana. Right, then we leave it as it is. And now we just start attacking. So, now we just have to wait. Because he has a paling that makes his immune to physical damage. I could be using magical damage, for example. I could do flare. Do something. But I usually just wait. Now I'm going to use a remedy to get rid of my doom. And then just fast forward again. And as soon as paling run out, as soon as that happens, he dies. There, so now he's not immune anymore. Let's use a normal ether on Van. Then a rise on Balthier as soon as that happens. Wrong one. There we go. Here we go. The rise on Balthier. Then keep going. Oh, that's why, because he casted Death. I see. Right, he's dead. Death Scythe. Vanquished. Alright. So that happened. Get me some mana back. Cast Protectica. Yeah, so once I have Protectica and Shalga, which I don't have in my farming file either, it'll be a lot quicker to make sure everyone's protected in Shell, and Varn will spend less of his time trying to do it, which will be helpful. Since I'm basically spending a lot of my time trying to make sure everyone's shelled and protected. And I should be trying to make sure that, you know, we're alive and fighting things. Best defense is a good offense and all that. But luckily, because I have Fran who can also use Curager, I'm not too worried about dying, really. She can heal me, I can heal myself, as in Varn. So even if one of us has no mana, the other one can still heal. I just need Varn to have MP because he buffs. He's the buffer of the party. And not having buffs is quite bad. I'm always going this way because it's faster to get back to the Deadlands to then walk back to Nalbina. Next time what we should be able to do is do at least 2 more marks, although maybe more than 2. It all depends on how generous the game's feeling. I'm gonna Vox, please. There you go. That's all I wanted. Just so I can immediately die to the fucking traps again. It is the most annoying part of the whole fucking game. I hate it. They never do this again, though, in any of the games, so they clearly knew that it wasn't a very good idea. At least they learnt something. Having traps that just exist to kill you, it's pretty meh. Just gotta hurry up so that I can get here before the end of times. Right, okay. The end of times being the point in which the video goes all fucky. Very technical term. Okay. Hi, Popple. You're back. Thank you so much for helping me. I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer. I fell asleep. The death cipher was there as always, but then it just vanished. I knew then you'd killed it. I had to be awake again. When you're haunted by a death cipher, you're never really awake. Before the war, me and a friend of mine had a smithy, but he's gone now. Who knows? Maybe it's time I give that another try. Well, if this isn't Jovi. Jovi, over here. What do you want, Popple? If you're still trying to give it to that cursed axe of yours, I'm not interested. Cursed axe is no more. This fellow killed the spirit that's been haunting me. Well, that's Joey for you. I can never thank you enough for saving me from a fate worse than, well, a deadly fate at any rate. Thank you. Assault of Tomasa. Right. So, I'll see you guys next time when we do some more quests. Some more marks, I guess. And get some better weapons and armor, hopefully, if all goes to plan. See you then. Goodbye.